Oh, what was I drinking last night? That explains it. What a blessed Christmas Eve.
What would you do with a brain if you had one?
Turn this off. No. Better yet, I'll go out and I'll buy a movie to watch. Money. Money. This may not be enough for a good movie. But it might be enough for 2 bad ones. Spike, A Christmas Adventure is certainly one of the most interesting films I have ever come across. I mean, it's terrible, but it's about what you'd expect from a 50p animated Christmas film. See what I mean? Spike here is an elf on his way to his first day at Santa's workshop, and gives this penguin an encyclopedia on flight to help him improve his technique, that he just happens to have. They then part ways, and Spike wanders on, not caring that he's just given a mentally handicapped flightless bird a one-way ticket to serious injury, because Spike is a sociopath. That being said, it seems like all the elves are little freaking psychos, because on arrival at Santa's workshop, he is strapped into a medieval torture device, and plummets a mile below ground to the actual workshop floor. Oh, and to back up my theory, there's this guy. Spike then meets Raymond, the elf master chief, who takes him to see... Oh, God! Santa, what are you? You shaked as if some pipe cleaners have been glued to a sleigh belt. Just get some help.
Goodbye.
Raymond asks Spike to cut the reindeer's manes? You know, the manes. The ones that reindeer have. Unimpressed with Spike's efforts to make Santa's A-team look like the stars of the 70s, he reports this to Santa and Spike overhears. Determined, therefore, to prove his worth, Spike offers to retrieve the mail from every kid in the world at the North Pole post office. On the way, he picks up our purple penguin Parko and 2 polar bears who say they want to get to Peng City.
Peng City.
Peng City?
Peng City.
And this is where things get a bit weird, because their sign says Pingville. So clearly this is a dub, and yes, you know, I found out that it was a French TV movie, which explains why their mouths don't sync up much of the time, and actually, to be honest, it's not much better in French.
Quand on n'a pas le temps d'aller à la pêche, c'est hyper pratique.
Peng City is full of penguins, because that's how it got its name. Also, it has a Gringotts for fish. Can I just say now that I am aware that penguins do not live at the North Pole, polar bears and penguins have never met outside of a supermarket shelf. A+ world building. Fish bank in the middle of 15 layer cakes. I love it.
All done.
That is not a sack of all the Dear Santa letters from all the children in all the world. No, it isn't.
You lose! Good day, sir!
Oh look, the brown sack of mail got lost with all the brown sacks of fish. I didn't see that coming. Oh, Raymond is disappointed. I didn't see that coming. Oh, they're gonna break into the fish bank Mission Impossible style. Okay, I didn't see that coming. What is this? You know, you guys could just go and talk to the penguins. I suppose that'd be too far-fetched for this storyline. Gotta keep it in the realm of believability.
Goodbye.
To be fair here, there are some great bait-and-switch scenes, where you think the Mission Impossible parody is going to be taken too far and then they reel it back in. I mean, the camera trick here... and this scene with the lasers.
Are you ready, Spike?
The pellet.
Of course, the polar bears are tailing them because they want to steal all the fish, and the dumb one accidentally sets off the alarm, but thankfully the security penguin was having some alone time and didn't hear them. Lo and behold, they break into the safe and the polar bears use a giant vacuum cleaner to deposit all the fish outside. The villain in this movie is a vacuum cleaner. Okay, checks out. Dumb Polar Bear is a victim of a double cross by smart Italian mafia polar bear, and our hero Spike chases after him.
Spike, A Christmas Adventure is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
The Great Elf Handbook, page 475. The hand glider.
Everything's paused.
I don't think that this is the best solution!
Get me out of here. Bye. Those elves are so darn clever.
Okay then. What? A strong start then from Spike, A Christmas Tale. But what's this? But what's this? A new challenger approaches. The littlest light on the Christmas tree is a steaming pile of festive feces, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Even just looking at the artwork, which is usually the best part of these low-budget animated productions, it looks like someone threw up Christmas decorations and attempted to cover it up by overlaying as many starburst light effects as possible. Also, if this is our main character, it looks like something that would not look out of place coming out of the arse of the Michelin Man stuck on top of a gold thimble. And if this is our main character, well, it's a great case for anti-natalism is all I can say. Oh, featuring the voice of Jane Seymour. Poor her, first she has to shag Henry VIII, and now she's the best thing they can say about this monstrosity.
Home. Home is where the heart is. And in my home, it was made of red felt.
Ineffective at best.
The war came, and America needed my father.
Ah, well, he ain't coming back. I mean, not least because he's made of glass. It's useless on the front line.
Timothy? Timothy! Be a love and bring me down that gold ball of yarn.
That's Jane Seymour? Oh, of course, I can see now why an explicit credit was needed. Poor lady needed a pick-me-up. Not only was her late husband made of glass, but she's given birth to demons. It's come to something when you think that the glass models of the characters made specifically for the intro are less creepy than the character models themselves. It's beautiful.
And don't slide down that... Whee! Banister.
What is that dog? What is that dog?
Oh, Mr. Goodley. Oh, you look frozen.
Chester, stop it!
What's his limbs doing?
What do we have here? Little gingerbread people?
I mean, honestly, this animation quality, hell, I'm not even sure.
I think a nibble or two off their noses will suit me just fine. Yum, 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 yum.
You'd like to think that this was a different time, wouldn't you?
You would think, but you'd be wrong.
You can tell something's there in the air.
Like a flower that blooms everywhere.
It's the season that's the best.
Everyone's their happiest.
Well, no, I appreciate the fade between one shot and the second shot, which is exactly the same shot, just zoomed in. I think it really adds something to the piece. Also, what is with these lyrics? This is already a car crash of a movie. You could just use Christmas carols. I mean, they're out of copyright.
Worries be left far behind.
And here is what I assume to be the hero of the piece.
Useless. Completely and utterly useless.
Man, that's a bit harsh, and Jonathan! What is that? What is that? It looks like what would happen if Carl from Jimmy Neutron suddenly found himself working at Scrooge and Marley's moneylenders.
This bulb is no good. Better fare for the incinerator. Yoo-hoo!
Bless you.
Timothy.
Merry Christmas, Melissa and Timothy. And may I ask, how was your mother?
Still entrusting our well-being to creepy old men, but Thanks for asking.
I'll tell you how she is. She's delinquent with our order. How does she expect to make a living if she doesn't satisfy her customers? Tell me that, young lady.
By suing them for threatening her children.
I can see it now. Girthmore and Jeepers. Department stores all across America.
I beg your pardon? Sorry, just one more time? Oh. So, Timothy and Melissa leave the store and start rooting through the rubbish outside, and while Melissa finds a broken porcelain angel, Timmy retrieves a tiny light.
Did you see that, Melissa? See what, Timothy? It glowed. Don't be silly. It doesn't work. That's why they threw it out.
Oh yeah, nothing to do with the fact that, it's not plugged in. Physics means nothing to these people.
Seeing is believing.
Time to tune up. Instruments at the ready. On 3. 1 and 2.
No wonder there are no customers coming in the door. That dreadful noise is scaring them away.
Emmanuel, control yourself.
I don't know what to say.
How about Merry Christmas? I hope you both get something special under the tree.
Please, Mama. Can we put him on the tree with the other lights? I know Little Light can shine.
Little Light. So that's his name.
Ah, how flipping creative.
The best gift of all can never be found
Not until you're 6 feet under the ground.
in a box lined with velvet or gaily entwined.
I don't want to carry on, I'm losing my mind. Oh, that poor mouse. He hung himself last Christmas and they've just kept him around. It's sickening.
What about Little Light? We didn't put him on the tree.
Well, you can fix that by, putting him on the tree. So now we're back with Mr. Girthmore at his shop while he... Look, I'm just going to let you watch it.
There is no greater pleasure here on Earth than using my money to increase my girth. Girth!
Brilliant. Girthmore does a Velma, which, is pretty apt because his partner's name is Mr. Jeepers and reference.
Mama, it's so dark. I'm scared.
There's no reason to be frightened, Timothy. You know why?
Because it's night time, and that's what happens. Blah, 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 they go to sleep, an angel takes a leak all over the Christmas decorations, and suddenly Toy Story. Literally, Toy Story. There's nothing else I can say. After that horror, the bully lights tip our protagonist Casper in fetus form onto the floor, and the good decorations run to his aid. And they all think he's dead, and, well, I've never seen a more heartbreaking sight than a sad clown on a unicycle. And the whole situation is just made worse because he's alive and he's singing. I won't do it anymore.
It's the first episode!
It hurts! The girth squeezes through Jane Seymour's door. He witnesses a glowing light that he thought was broken and learns the true meaning of Christmas. Eggnog's all around. Dear Santa, for Christmas this year, please can you destroy every copy of this movie? Hugs and kisses, James. So, 2 movies. One made me want to question everything I knew about the world, and the other one made me want to destroy it. Spike wins. Thanks for watching, and this channel is sponsored by absolutely no one, so if you've got money... F*** am I doing?